Hi guys, it's me, Hunter. Here's a little tutorial on how to build like a small aircraft carrier, and you could make it into an RC if you wanted, or into some decoration piece to put on the shelf, or just a little simple one-day project. Okay, so how I did it is I just used scraps of wood. Well, first I used a 1x4 piece of wood. Well, it took a couple pieces of it, and actually no, 3 pieces. One for the bottom, one for the side, and for the other side. And then I screwed them all together, as you can see right here and everywhere. I screwed them in. And well, before I screwed them in, I used a chop saw to cut this angle right here. So I used that to cut the angle, and I also used the chop saw to make it all nice and straight back here, nice and even, you know. And so yeah, and I did use the chop saw just to do a little bit of an angle right here, so it's not a straight corner, just a little bit of an angle. And so once I got all that cut and everything, I screwed them all in and everything. And I also found a piece of scrap wood that I cut off from the 1x4, and I screwed it in here. And so yeah, and this little piece of wood, once I was done, I just used some caulking and caulked it in there. But how I did the deck right here is I found a big piece of plywood, and then I stuck it on the ground. Then I took this shell right here and I've laid it upside down right on that piece of plywood, and I free-handed drew out on the piece of plywood with a pencil everything. And then I took a jigsaw and cut it out. And then all I did is I put in 4 screws here, 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 and here. And so yeah, there's the deck right here. Now this part, the control center, everything, you know, the tower and everything, it was a big pain in the butt, so I took about 1x2 piece of wood right here, and I just, oh yeah, by the way, when I didn't screw these in, just normally just screwed them in, I drilled out the hole so it wouldn't crack and split and all that crud, and then I put in the screw. But here was a big pain in the butt, so I drilled the hole and then I put in the screw. But over here, it did go out to about here, but the screw just cracked it, and I just left it there just for the heck of it. And yeah, and then here I had to use finishing nails to get this one in, because if I use a screw, it would have split, and I would have had to go and try to find another piece, which that would have been a pain in the butt. Then this one that was another pain in the butt. I don't remember if I drilled the hole or not, but I used a finishing nail and I nailed that in. And then, as you can see, I just took another finishing nail and just put that on top, and for like a little antenna, which you could always use some that kind of net that you have like in screen doors, that kind of metal stuff, you know, and just stick it on, get a longer nail and whatnot. But so yeah, that's how I built a little aircraft carrier. And it's not the best, you know, I'm not the best woodsman or craftsman. So yeah, that's my aircraft carrier. Hope you enjoyed.